Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for this NBA presentation. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony. And with us from the sidelines tonight, David Aldridge. Let's see some of the numbers here for Karl Anthony Towns.
And the past 10 games have been all about his work on the boards. He's been a different guy when it comes to rebounding. He's battling like he hadn't been earlier in the year, and it's great to see that kind of hustle.
Now we'll look at Memphis's starting group. We've got Morant. Kennard is out there with Jackson. Then it's Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. And it's Edey in at the center, filling out the middle. And for New York, Mikal Bridges out there with OG Anunoby. Then it's Josh Hart. Then there's Towns. And it's Brunson in at the point guard position. Midway through the season now, RJ, how important is a team's rhythm at this point of the season?
You need to have your set schedule and routine. Things that keep you grounded and let you go about your business on the court.
Now here's Brunson. It's tipped. Caldwell-Pope feeling it out a bit. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
And always a smooth athlete. KCP doing a better job of drawing contact.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Yeah, he's at 81% from the line, and when we've had a chance to see him, he's had great form and continues to look confident.
The first free throw is good. Greg, no one questions the Grizzlies' talent. The challenge has always been availability.
Yeah, whether it's been injuries or suspensions, it's hard to get into a rhythm when you're missing key players. But when they're all on the floor, Kevin, they can beat anyone.
And Caldwell-Pope drops them both. And guys, hold on now. I'm getting word we have Shams Charania calling in. Shams, what do you have for us?
Thanks, guys. The Knicks went all in this summer, trading with their rivals, the Brooklyn Nets, for Mikal Bridges. In reuniting a core that won collegiate championships together, they hope to replicate that success at this level. And now with perhaps the league's top defensive wing tandem, they'll have a chance.
A big-time move for sure. And Shams, we appreciate the report. Back to Morant. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The shot that time, not on target. Brunson with some nice D. And there's the call on Karl Anthony Towns. That's his first foul.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
And about a minute gone here in the first quarter. Here's Morant. And stolen by Anunoby. And a fast break now for New York. Bridges with it. He's picked up by Morant. Really left alone that time.
Just a reflexive move by Brunson, putting complete trust in his mechanics.
Memphis with the ball. Just around a minute and a half into the first quarter. And it's Morant missing. The Knicks have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Here's Brunson. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. GA, as you know, Jalen Brunson is a second-generation NBA player.
Yeah, his dad, Rick Brunson, was an 11-year vet who also played overseas and eventually settled in as a coach in this league. So Jalen grew up in those NBA locker rooms.
And the first one drops.
In one area where Brunson's improved is in the clutch. He's a monster in crunch time. Nice to have a player you can depend on in those key situations.
And both free throws good for Brunson. Well, Greg, the Knicks have certainly brought hope back to the city of New York.
And it's been fun to watch. The fans are rallying behind this team. And it's not just because they're winning. It's the way they're winning. They play with heart and hustle.
80 can't hit.
That's just the bucket like you expect him to make. It's tough when you miss those.
Brunson with a clean look. And the rebound by Jaren Jackson. For Memphis, they've gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. Bridges against Morant. Back to Caldwell Pope. Good. And the nice assist from Morant.
And part of an overall effort for Kentavious going for higher percentage shots. That time working inside.
Brunson the pass to Bridges. Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. Three-pointer. It's rebounded by Memphis. They put up a nice win against Utah last time out.
Yeah, I mean, we saw them do a little bit of everything in that game. Showed a lot of versatility.
It really is fun seeing an offensive function like a well-oiled machine. I'll be interested to see if they can keep doing this.
And it's Taylor Jenkins calling timeout here. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team.
And here we have an opportunity to check out Karl Anthony Towns.
Over the last month, he has been spectacular. 7th in rebounding, and he sits in the top 15 in points per game. An absolute powerhouse offensively.
And he's been deadly from the free throw line. Only a handful of players are shooting a better percentage. Phenomenal asset to have on your team. And here in the first, about 3 minutes in, a shot by Caldwell Pope, no good.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Brunson finds Hart. To the middle. Here's Bridges. Banked in off the glass.
The defense makes Bridges work for it, but he is more than up for the task.
And so Morant will bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. This their first look at this year's New York squad. Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
The agility, the athleticism. Morant sometimes, I don't know, he just seems unstoppable to me.
R.J. Morant has always had unquestionable talent. Now it's a question of, can he focus on his game?
And you hope he had his wake-up call. Still one of the most exciting players in the game. His burst and bounce, one of a kind.
And that drops, so they now lead by 1. Greg, with how explosive Ja Morant is, he has certainly taken his fair share of awkward falls.
And that's what worries you with guys like that. He's already had a number of injuries in his young career, but we all just want to see him at full health.
Now, here's Anunoby. Scoreless thus far. Shot clock at 6. Here's Kennard. Out to Morant. Robinson pulls it in.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
And there's Bridges on the assist from Brunson.
Yeah, Bridges has many ways to convert inside, which can make it tough to stop him.
For Memphis, they've gone just 2 of 7 so far. A little bit of a slow start for them. Morant against Brunson. Caldwell Pope outside. Pass to Edey. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. Here's Morant. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. Morant's got 5 now.
Ooh, little sweet touch on the floater. Morant has so many shots to choose from in his bag.
Here's Brunson. Last time out, he had 13 points. Here's Hart. Bridges outside. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
You gotta blow the whistle when it's that obvious. Great call there by the official.
Now here's Morant. 5 points in the game. Pass to Jackson. And Jackson throws it down hard.
The strong finish from Jackson Jr. He goes up with power inside the paint.
Knicks trail by 3. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Well, Tom Thibodeau had a few minutes to share. Of course, John Morant's named first and foremost, so I asked him about the strategy. He said try to plug every defensive hole we see. I know if we give Morant any space, he'll try and slice right through us, so we can't have any cracks in the armor. A tall order for the defense against the unstoppable Morant. Back to you.
Thank you, David. The Knicks making a switch here. McBride's checked in. For Memphis, they've gone 4 for 9 from the field to start this game off. Brunson against Morant. Caldwell Pope for 3. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. Morant's got 3 assists now in this one.
Yeah, defenses beware. You have to close out hard on KCP and disrupt his rhythm.
Knicks trail by 4. Pass to McBride. On the wing, Anunoby. Guarded by Jackson. He was all alone on that one. Bridges has got his 3rd bucket of the night. Memphis has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Jackson a screen on Brunson. Morant passes to Jackson. The Knicks pull it in. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to Sacramento.
Yeah, nowhere near at their best throughout the course of that game. A scrappy performance, but in the end, just not enough.
You know when things aren't going your way, it's tough to stick it out, so I applaud them for hanging in there.
And Kennard wide open. He shoots. And again, it's Memphis with the 3.
Gets those passes off quickly. Jackson Jr. really sees the floor.
The Knicks have gotten 5 of 10 shots to drop in this game so far, right at the 50% mark. Here's Anunoby. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That's on Jaren Jackson, one of the best 3 and D wings in the league. Well, let's start with OG Anunoby, who excels from the corner.
And Kevin, about 45% on quarter threes the last couple seasons. So OG can space that floor horizontally. That's in addition to his elite defensive abilities.
That's good from Anunoby. So he gets them both. Here's Morant. He's got 5. Jackson setting the pick here for Morant. There's his 3rd field goal, and now he's made half of his 6 shots.
He gets a lot of defensive attention, but Morant, he can expect this type of rough scene anytime he takes it inside.
Knicks trail by 4. And here's Brunson. Right now, checking his stats, he's averaging over 23 points a game.
just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
Now here's Caldwell Pope. Pass to Edey. Now here's Morant. Brunson covering. Caldwell Pope against Bridges. 6 to shoot. Floats it up there for Morant. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
And that's big-time stuff there. Morant looking unafraid to go get those lobs and finish them.
Now here's Brunson. Bridges outside. Back to Brunson. Here's McBride. And the Knicks miss again. And the Grizzlies leading by 6. And he's going up for the alley-oop. And the dunk by Robinson.
Absolutely the prettiest play in basketball, executed to perfection.
I don't think you'd get an argument there. Everybody loves the alley-oop. Now Caldwell Pope. He's got 7. Kennard on the wing. A three-pointer off the mark. And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for the New York Knicks. Kept alive. Pass to McBride. Hits the three-point bomb. Memphis has gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. Morant passes to Caldwell Pope. Memphis moving that ball around. Anunoby against Jackson. Lock at 6. That's a 2 from Kennard. Set it up with the fake, but it's offline. Takes a shot at the elbow. The Grizzlies pull it in. Pass to Morant. Here's Edey, guarded by Robinson. Here's Caldwell Pope. Robinson with the block. And here we go, the fast break. Brunson's got it. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. For 3, Caldwell Pope. It's good, the assist this time from Jackson. Caldwell Pope's got 10 points in the game.
The team-first mindset of Jackson, willing to get the ball to his open guys.
And Tom Thibodeau decides to call timeout. He wants to regroup and go over the strategy. A different look for New York. Achua, he's checked in for OG Anunoby, and Cameron Payne subbed in for Jalen Brunson. So Memphis going with almost an entire new group here. Brandon Clark, he's checked in for Edey. Gigi Jackson comes in for Jaren Jackson. Anthony's checked in for Caldwell Pope, and Pippen subbed in for Morant. McBride with the ball. Last game he had 10 points. Bridges shot. Good. He's got 9.
And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence.
Here's Pippen. Pass to Jackson. Back to Pippen. Kennard with the ball. Defended by Bridges. Kennard's shot is off.
And usually that's a bucket for him, but look, nobody's perfect in the mid-range.
Bridges passes to McBride. And here is Bridges. Shoots over Pippen. Stolen by Jackson. Anthony with it. Now guarded by Payne. Anthony's shot is off. New York trailing. Pass to Payne. Throws it up high. The dunk by Achua.
And really just unselfish basketball on the interior. That's the kind of pass a coach loves to see.
Memphis has gone 3 of 5 from three-point land so far in the ballgame. Outside Anthony. Outside Pippen. Back to Anthony from outside the arc. Knicks with the rebound. Now here's Payne. Kennard covering. Payne kicks to Bridges. Inside. Pass to McBride. 4 on the clock. Back to Robinson. And it's Robinson with the jam.
And how about that? What a sensational finish.
Hey, you got to be able to get some hang time to do that one. .30 seconds left in the first quarter. Outside Anthony. Clark sets a screen for Anthony. A floater. Now Clark. That one falls coming off Anthony's feet. Clark's got it all tied up now for the Grizzlies.
You got to know this is Clark's skill set at this stage of his career. He takes quality shots when he's inside.
Robinson a screen on Anthony. Pass to Bridges. Fade away. No good on that one. Mikal Bridges has been the guy making things happen for the Knicks. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And guys, what's your take on the Knicks so far?
Showing a lot of confidence in their rotation. They went right to that bench when they needed points.
Sometimes you just need a change of pace. The bench delivered that.
And so it's Anthony bringing it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. Following this one, they get to host the Rockets. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again. We've got Mitchell Robinson. Achua is out there with Bridges. Then there's Miles McBride. And it's Payne at the shooting guard position. They're the group New York will start the second with. Wells. And Mikal Bridges pulls it down. And he lobs it up with the rim. The dunk by Achua. And a big part of perimeter defense, Greg, avoiding screens. What are some of the tricks of the trade in that regard?
Well, sometimes you have to get skinny. I mean, other times it's using your strength. A lot goes into it. Also, getting a cadence for the screener. It's one of the more challenging aspects of NBA defense.
That one good for 2.
No, he's just ridiculous. He's just an absolute surgeon when he has the ball. This man is surgical. There is no way to slow him down when he wants to score.
New York shooting at 50% in a decent groove. Here's Payne. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Payne's got the lead up to 2 now for the Knicks. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute gone. Now here's Morant, defended by McBride. Anthony in the corner. Good, and the nice assist from Morant. Morant's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Anthony's gone 50% from the arc, 1 of 2. Pass to Bridges. Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. Now McBride. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Morant left side. Clark with a wide open look. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
And this is what the coaching staff loves when they watch Clark, wanting to improve his shooting off the catch.
And the Knicks with possession here. Trailing by 4. Now McBride. Looking at his numbers, he averages a bit over 9 points a game. Bridges misses. Memphis has gotten both of their 3-point attempts to go down here in the second quarter. Outside Jackson. Anthony right side. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Here are the top shooters from deep this month. These guys have been raining down threes lately. Well, you look at Jackson, 3rd in the NBA. He's someone that if you leave him alone, he's going to knock it down. And, of course, OG Anunoby. Same can be said about him. He's another player that shoots it extremely well from outside.
I mean, the shooting range of these two guys has probably been the most impressive. There's not a spot on the floor they can't hit from.
Hart, he's checked in for Cameron Payne. So Anthony nails both of them.
Now he's perfectly comfortable doing work at the line.
Knicks trail by 6. And Tom Thibodeau decides to call timeout. He's ready to talk things through with the team.
A moment to check out Ja Morant here.
What a run he's been on over the past few weeks. Averaging about 24 points, 11 assists, and 4 rebounds. And the phrase stats don't lie absolutely applies here. He's been a monster on the court for this team.
Yeah, they rely on his production night in and night out. There are times when he absolutely carries them.
Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. Bridges passes to Hart. Here's McBride. Guarded by Morant. Bridges a screen on Morant. Just 5 to shoot. Took the opportunity when he saw it. McBride's got 6 points.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
And it's Taylor Jenkins calling timeout here. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. And the Grizzlies leading by 3. About 3 minutes played so far in the second quarter. Jackson in the corner. Looking for Clark, and he gets it there. Robinson pulls it in.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over him.
Hart the pass to McBride. Pass to Bridges. Hart against Morant. Robinson sets a screen for Hart. They get the rebound. Jacks up a 3. Goes up again. And with that shot, the Grizzly lead is cut down to 1 on the bucket from Robinson.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Hart against Anthony. Over to the wing. Here's Morant. And he drives in. Misses from short range. For New York, they've gone 4 of 8 so far here in the second quarter. McBride with the ball. Now Anthony defending. Achua, no good. And Clark has got the ball here for the Memphis Grizzlies. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Kevin, thanks. Ja Morant was the first NBA guard in a quarter century to lead the league in points in the paint. He says, I can't just rely on dunking every single play, so I need different types of finishes to get my shot off, whether it's high off the glass, the reverse, or hanging in the air forever. And Kevin, he just says it so casually. Back to you.
I know it. But look, David, he doesn't do it casually, right? He is a one-man circus. Memphis trailing here. And here's Morant. 23 points his last outing. Jackson has the open look. Good, and the nice assist from Morant. Morant's got 6 assists now in the game. And Tom Thibodeau decides to call timeout. Wants to talk some things over, might be seeing some things to adjust. Towns, he's checked in for the Knicks. Edey's checked in for Memphis. Caldwell Pope comes in for Gigi Jackson. For New York, they've gotten exactly half their shots to go down here in the second. 5 of 10. Pass to Towns. Off target with his 3. Memphis has gotten it going from downtown in the second quarter. They're 3 of 3 on 3-pointers. Outside for Caldwell Pope. It's 3 on 3 on the fast break. He lobs it up. And the Grizzlies with possession here. Now here's Anthony. 23 points his last outing. Morant outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. It's good. With that basket, he's now 5 for 9.
And shooting-wise, he's been fantastic, helping to build this lead.
For New York, they've gone 6 of 12 in the second quarter, right at the 50% mark from the field. Pass to Hart. There's a screen by Achua. 6 on the shot clock. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
And to look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Grizzlies.
Well, so far, their long-range shooting has been the story, doing damage from deep.
And also, they're doing something you don't see as much anymore, and that is converting time and time again from the mid-range.
For the Knicks, Landry Shamet comes in for Mikal Bridges. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Miles McBride. That one misses. Memphis leading. Outside Anthony. Pass to Edey. Morant with it. Fires from the wing. And a little luck that time, but it drops. Morant's got 4 this quarter.
And if you're wondering what makes Ja so special, it's his ability to take over games all by himself.
Towns wide open. And again, it's the Knicks missing. And the Grizzlies leading by 3. And Anthony gets it to go. Anthony's got 9.
He's good enough where it takes a lot to bother him at the rim like that.
Brunson with it. Pass to Hart. Back to Brunson. To the middle. Here's Towns. And the dunk by Towns.
Plenty of power on that slam. Towns was not messing around.
Here's Morant. 13 points in the game. Caldwell Pope outside. From outside, off the mark.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the 3.
Now, here's Shamet. He's guarded by Caldwell Pope. And that one's good. Towns.
Nice ball movement there. Delivered the pass right on time.
Here's Anthony. He's got 9. Pass to Edey. Now here's Morant. Off target from three-point range. Brunson finds Shamet. Back to Brunson. There's the lob to Towns. Stolen by Caldwell Pope. Pass to Wells. Now Morant. He averages over 27 points a game and seems to always find a way to score. It's hauled in by Achua. Achua's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
Now here's Morant. He's got 13. Going inside, and he uses the glass on the layup. Morant's got 15 points.
And this is what John Morant does best. When he finds his rhythm on offense, he is almost impossible to guard.
Knicks trail by 3. Hard bounce pass. Shamet the pass to Brunson. Ja Morant with the rebound. Memphis has gone 6 of 11 when they're taking the three-point shot tonight. Very respectable. Pass to Edey. Out to the wing. Wells sets the pick for Caldwell Pope. Nice open look, but it's no good.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
Here's Hart. New York, no good that time either.
Yeah, and a dangerous trend here as they're starting to live and die with outside jumpers.
To the paint. Edey gets the bucket. Edey's got his first bucket of the night.
Great recognition of the mismatch, abusing the smaller defender. Poor guy.
Brunson the pass to Towns. Out to Brunson. Hard against Anthony. Shot clock at 6. Towns the screen. Hart no good. And the Grizzlies leading by 5. Pass to Wells. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That one is on Towns. Grizzlies have yet missed a free throw. 5 for 5.
And taking a look at the numbers on the season, they've converted about 77% of those foul shots.
And the first one at the line is good.
No wasted trips at all. They're taking care of business at the line.
A different look for New York. Robinson's checked in for Karl Anthony Towns. OG Anunoby comes in for Achua. And Mikal Bridges subbed in for Landry Shamet. Jackson, he's checked in for the Grizzlies. Luke Kennard comes in for Anthony. Both shots good from the stripe. 1:19 left in the first half. Poked loose. Pass to Edey. Up and in, off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
If the defense lets him inside, he will not hesitate. He'll gladly drop that thing right in the cup.
Anunoby outside. To end the drive. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
And the muscle that Anunoby possesses. Fantastic at gutting it out through contact and finishing.
This is his second trip to the line in this one. Anthony's checked in for Wells.
What's up?
That's good from Anunoby. There's 49 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. And here is Anthony. He's got 9. Lets a floater go. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. That's on Jalen Brunson. He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far. That free throw, no good. And he sinks the second. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Brunson the pass to Robinson. Back to Brunson. Robinson kicks to Anunoby. Pocket 6. Bridges a screen on Jackson. From the arc. Anunoby, no good. Now here's Caldwell Pope. There's Jackson with the 3. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And the first half is now in the books. Grizzlies lead by 7. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Hey, Kevin, thank you. Here's Tom Thibodeau. Coach, you hang your hat on defense. How can you improve there in the second half?
Well, we're having a hard time matching up with their threes. We have to do a much better job with our catch and shoot defense.
Defense finds energy, too, and that's what they'll have to work on in the second half. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
Hello, everybody. Tipping off halftime. Let's start things off with a look at the All-Star voting.
You can almost taste All-Star Weekend, the celebrations on and off the court. Shaq, you know all about that. Let me hear some memories.
It's like Vegas. What you do there stays there.
Changing gears now. Fellas, we need to talk about how dominant Ja Morant looked in that first half.
Well, I mean, what is there left to say about Ja Morant? He's dynamic, he's electric, relentless on the offensive and defensive end, impossible to contain. The list goes on and on and on, Shaq.
If I could have moved like that, Kenny, I'd have 19 rings.
Thanks for joining us. Now let's toss it to Kevin Harlan for the start of the second half.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Guys, Ja Morant has been sensational.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
If they don't change their approach in the second half, let's just say his success will continue.
And Morant's got the ball here for the Grizzlies. Kicking off the second half, here's Taylor Jenkins' 5. Edey out there with Jaren Jackson. Then it's Luke Kennard. Then it's Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. And it's Morant in at the 1. Knicks trail by 10. Bridges outside. Out to Brunson. The sweet lefty stroke of Jalen Brunson.
And Brunson more than comfortable shooting the 3. And boy, is he efficient when he lets it fly.
Memphis has gone downtown 13 times in this game, and they're just over 50%. 7 of 13 on 3s. Caldwell Pope against Hart. Back to Caldwell Pope. 6 to shoot. Puts up a 3. Up again. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Oh, this is what you love seeing. Jackson Jr. using that size advantage on the offensive glass.
Brunson the pass to Anunoby. Pass to Towns. To the inside. Brunson. Oh, Brunson wheeling his way in there.
Playing bigger than he looks. Brunson has a lot of heart.
Right around a minute and a half played here in the third quarter. Here's Edey. And here's Caldwell Pope. Down low. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Edey's got 6.
That's 3 of 4 here to start the half.
Knicks trail by 9. Pass to Hart. Towns high post. Over Edey. And he stays with it. Out to Bridges. And it's off from three-point range. And the Grizzlies leading by 9. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. In the corner, Kennard with it. A three-pointer, no good.
And the defense dodged one right there. Not the guy you want to leave open.
Pass to Hart. Trying to find Towns. Gets it to him. Off target from the baseline.
Okay, now I think he's starting to get in his own head right now. Maybe he's overthinking things a little bit, and as a result, he's just been off.
Memphis moving that ball around. It's Hart on the wing. He has yet to score. Anunoby, good.
Just outstanding distribution. This is the kind of team chemistry that you love to see.
We've got a timeout called by Taylor Jenkins. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. While we have a moment here, let's reveal the teams that have been holding opponents to the fewest points this month. The Knicks, 4th.
The energy that they're playing with on D has been tremendous the past month, challenging every shot, making things hard on every opponent.
Kennard with the ball. Looking at his numbers, he averages a bit over 9 points a game. Jackson kicks to Caldwell Pope. There's a good screen. And another miss by Memphis.
And imagine how good they'll look if he can start to chip in a bit more offensively.
Hart the pass to Brunson. Now Towns. Anunoby outside. Lets it go from 14. Hart, no good. And the Grizzlies leading by 7. Morant dishes to Caldwell Pope. Brunson against Morant. Back to Caldwell Pope. Pass to Morant. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Towns has got his 8th rebound here tonight. And Anunoby slams it in.
While he's a bit undersized for a 4, he more than makes up for it with his bounce.
Here's Morant. 15 points in the game. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
So good at staying in attack mode. When Morant is going at defenses, he forces them to foul him.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Grizzlies.
All game long, they've been making it rain from the arc. And look, they've done it by feeding the hot hands.
And their passing has been great as well. Ball movement is key in getting good looks, and they've had that down tonight.
And Tom Thibodeau decides to call timeout. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. A lot of answers, but still a lot of questions for how the East is going to ultimately shake out this year. But right now, let's check out where the team stands. We'll take a look at the Knicks. They're sitting pretty, second place, and looking to take the top spot.
Well, I think for New York, they had a few critics coming into the season, and now I don't think they have any. This is a club ready to not only make a deep run, but possibly win it all.
Even though some people doubted them, there are just as many people, if not more, who believed in this team from the very beginning. And it's pretty clear right now who was right.
Now here's Brunson. 9 points in the game so far. That's tipped. Morant against Brunson. Caldwell Pope outside. There's the triple. Good. And the nice assist from Morant. Morant's got his 8th assist here tonight.
And now with 2 3-pointers in each half, he's really doing his all to help his team out from deep.
Knicks trail by 9. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. Last season, the NBA again set records for attendance. Overall, arenas were filled to 98% of capacity. Commissioner Adam Silver says we're in a great position. You almost can't fit more people in our arenas. Kevin, he made it clear the area for growth is in media and especially in mobile viewing.
David, you know this, directly to the fan. I mean, my goodness, all the different ways you can consume the game, it's beautiful.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
The Knicks have gone a somewhat subpar 4 of 10 on their shots in the second half so far. And, Richard, when it comes to Jaren Jackson, there's a lot to appreciate. My goodness.
Oh, I love that he can guard 1 through 5. Really a modern defensive NBA big man. He can go back to the basket or he can face up. He doesn't need the ball to make a huge impact.
And the Grizzlies with possession here. The Knicks making the shot. Durant. A chance now to check out the Knicks' upcoming schedule. On Wednesday, they'll be matching up with Nikola Jokic and the Denver Nuggets. And then on Saturday, they'll go up against LeBron James and the Los Angeles Lakers.
And for that matchup against the Rockets, that's going to be one where it would take a lot of errors and maybe a cold shooting night for things to go wrong. They just have that much of an advantage over that team.
That free throw, no good.
In an era where so many point guards are three-point shooters, Ja Morant, you know what? This man is built different. He's more of a throwback. Ja wants to apply pressure by driving, not shooting threes.
G.G. Jackson, he's checked in for the Grizzlies. That's off as well, so he misses both.
And missing opportunities here to extend that lead at the free throw line this half.
Towns for 3. Drills it from outside. Towns has got 7.
It really is something else to watch a guy like Towns shoot from that far out.
Morant against Brunson. They set the screen. The shot misses. Towns with the defensive effort. Fires from deep. And Brunson the basket on the assist by Bridges. Now just a 3-point Grizzly lead. Now Morant. 16 points for him. Jackson in the corner. And it's Morant missing. Knicks on offense. It's been 8 unanswered points for him. To the inside. Hard against Caldwell Pope. Pass to Morant. Five on the clock. In the corner, Kennard with it. Good, and the nice assist from Morant. Morant's got 9 assists now tonight. Brunson against Morant. Bridges outside. It's Hart on the wing. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And the Grizzlies leading by 6. And here's Morant. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Oh, one thing about Ja, he's determined.
The Grizzlies had gone 9 of 13 from the line. Robinson's checked in for the Knicks. Miles McBride comes in for Jalen Brunson.
One shot. And we talk a lot about Morant's athleticism and skill, but what stands out for me is his effort and intensity that he plays with.
Towns, the pass to Anunoby. Now Robinson. Towns looking around. Pass to Bridges for 3. Here's McBride. Good on the triple. McBride's got 12.
Yeah, that's back-to-back threes. The D just seems to be slacking off a little bit.
Now here's Morant. 19 points in the game. It's rebounded by Towns. Stolen by Jackson. There's the lob to Jackson. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Well, they weren't going to pass up that chance to get out and run following the steal.
McBride with the ball. He's got 12. Pass to Bridges. Towns, a screen on Kennard. Here's Anunoby. Banked in off the glass. He's got 11.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
When it ain't broke, leave it alone. Until someone stops him, just let him roll.
Morant outside. Here's Edey, guarded by Robinson. Jackson against Towns. Jackson kicks to Caldwell Pope. 4 on the shot clock. Back to Jackson. That 3 off the mark. Knicks trail by 6. Anunoby passes to McBride. Outside Robinson. Pass to Anunoby. The 3. Rebounded by Jackson.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Here's Morant. Over McBride. Caldwell Pope right side. The 3 from Morant. It's rebounded by New York. Towns has got 13 rebounds in the game. Class eating. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Ja Morant. That's his first foul. A different look for New York. Achua, he's checked in for Karl Anthony Towns. And it's Payne in for Anunoby. Memphis also making some changes. Brandon Clark, he's checked in for Edey. Anthony comes in for Caldwell Pope. And Pippen subbed in for Morant. And it's good for 2. McBride's got 14 points.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
There's 1:38 left in the third. Outside Anthony. The Knicks pull it in. They'll host the Denver Nuggets after this one. And that will be the 3rd of 5 straight played at home. Kept alive. Over to the left wing. Robinson passes to McBride. Here's Achua. And at last, they get one to fall. 9 points in the game so far.
Yeah, Bridges has a good eye for spotting those openings, and he can make timely passes.
Pass to Anthony to end the cold streak. The shot's good on the assist by Pippen. And the Grizzlies lead by 4.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Here's McBride. 14 points for him.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Anthony finds Pippen. Back to Anthony. Pulls up. From the top of the key, he buries it. And now a 6-point Grizzly lead.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Now here's Payne, covered by Anthony. 11 seconds left here in the third quarter. 6 on the shot clock. Payne passes to McBride. Robinson for 3. He can't get that one. And we've reached the end of the third. Memphis out in front, up by 6. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the fourth quarter of action when we return. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
A lot of times a spectacular pass is more impressive than a spectacular shot. This is one of those times.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter in what is still anybody's ballgame. They've got Hart. Robinson is out there with Towns. Then there's Landry Shamet. And it's McBride in at the point. That's the 5 for New York right now.
Pressuring the ball and making a play that created the opportunity.
And as soon as they got the steal, it was off to the races. This is the aggressive mindset that the coaching staff encourages them to maintain.
Now, here is Robinson. There's a screen by Robinson. Shamet the pass to Robinson. It's Clark with the rebound. Clark's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Pass to Morant. Shamet with it. He's against Clark. And the rejection by Clark. Bounce pass from Shamet. Stolen by Jackson. 4-on-3 break. Here's Wells. The putback, great positioning on the putback.
And, folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
Now, Shamet. Cross contact on the shot, and now a 3-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Now, how about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
Grizzlies making a switch here. Bagley's checked in. And here's Morant. About a minute and a half into the fourth quarter now. Pass to Bagley. Outside Anthony. Plays it up and in on the nice reverse. And the Grizzlies lead by 9.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
The Knicks have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Now here's Towns. Robinson down low. He's covered by Clark. Robinson misses. And so Morant will bring it up for Memphis. They played a great fourth quarter defensively, allowing only 3 points. Now here's Wells. Morant outside to the paint. Shot clock at 5. And finished off by Bagley.
Morant's got great understanding of the game. He can move like very few can in that pick and roll set.
Knicks trail by 11. Outside, Towns. Over Bagley. Pass to Shamet. Sinks the three-pointer.
He can really stroke it from deep. You have to keep better tabs on him.
Now here's Morant. Right side Bagley. Now Wells. Back to Bagley. Wells with it. Clock at 6. Morant dishes to Clark. Robinson with the block. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. And New York making a change here. Anunoby's checked in. The Grizzlies also making a change. Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, he's checked in for Bagley. Pass to Hart. Inside. Shoots. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good.
And guys, all about hard work from this point on. They've worked hard to create that high-quality shot and then able to knock it down.
Look at the clock, a little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. Hard against Anthony. Over in the corner, Caldwell-Pope. Misses the three. Knicks trail by 6. Anunoby with it. Pass to Hart. Anunoby against Clark. Just 4 to shoot. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
And he can't get the first one. Santi Aldama's checked in for Memphis. And he's good on the second. And the Grizzlies leading by 5. Here's Anthony. Over in the corner, Caldwell-Pope. That one falls, coming off Anthony's feet. Caldwell-Pope's got 9 points now in just the second half. Knicks have gone 3 of 7 from the floor in the fourth. That's a 42% mark in the quarter. Towns. Grizzlies with the rebound. They've led by as many as 11 points. At the top of the key, Aldama. Memphis moving that ball around. There's a screen by Aldama. Shot clock at 6. And Anthony gets it to go. Knicks trail by 10. Towns kicks to Robinson. Pass to Hart. Rebounded by Anthony.
You cannot play worse offensively, although he's trying, and he hasn't made one shot yet. I feel for him.
Now Aldama. Now Morant, defended by McBride. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Wells. Offline with his three.
And they're up right now, but it hasn't been because of him. He's really struggled on offense.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Ja Morant. That's foul number 2 for him.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
For the Knicks, Achua, he's checked in for Karl Anthony Towns. Mikal Bridges comes in for Josh Hart. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Miles McBride. The Grizzlies also changing it up. Edey's checked in for Santi Aldama. And it's Kennard in for Anthony. Now, here's Achua. Pass to Anunoby. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Grizzlies will take it. And so Morant will bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. It's a 10-point game. Here's Edey. Pass to Caldwell Pope. Morant outside. And it's off from three-point range. Knicks shooting at 44%. Pretty reasonable. Anunoby has the open look. Hits the target from 18 feet. Anunoby's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Knicks. Grizzlies have gone 6 of 11 since the start of the fourth quarter. Pass to Edey. To the middle. Here's Caldwell Pope. Can't get it to fall.
Even though it wasn't a clear path, he knows that that's a shot he should make more oftentimes than not.
A different look for New York. Towns comes in for Mitchell Robinson. And Hart subbed in for Achua. And the Grizzlies also with the sub. Jackson's checked in. Knicks trail by 7. Brunson scanning the floor. The kick out to Towns. His three-pointer's off the mark.
Another miss from him, struggling to find his rhythm.
Caldwell Pope outside. Kennard on the wing. Down low. Here's Morant. It's rebounded by New York. And a fast break now for the Knicks. Here's Anunoby. And the three ball is good.
Man, that's sure got to be a load off his mind after not hitting a single three-pointer in that first half.
And the Grizzlies leading by 4. Morant outside. Pass to Jackson. Good. And the nice assist from Morant.
Not shy from outside. There's no doubt about that. Spreading the floor and getting them up.
And here is Hart. He's guarded by Caldwell Pope. Anunoby outside. And the rejection by Jackson. Caldwell Pope passes to Morant. Pass to Jackson. To the inside. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That one is on Towns. First one falls for him. That's also good. So he hits both free throws. Now Brunson. Well, they've got some work to do to cut into this lead.
And no need to get away from the game plan. Plenty of time to get back in it.
Memphis has gone a disappointing 2 of 6 on three-point attempts here in the fourth. Brunson against Morant. There's a screen. Here's Jackson. Pass to Edey. And Jaren Jackson picks up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. Knicks trail by 9. Brunson outside. Now here's Hart. He's guarded by Caldwell Pope. Caldwell Pope against Hart. Out to Bridges. Intercepted. And it's Memphis on the break. Here's Jackson. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. And here's Brunson. And Tom Thibodeau decides to call timeout. And clearly an important juncture. He's going to have some choice words with his team. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, during the break, I heard Tom Thibodeau as he talked with the team. Well, coach is frustrated with his guys. He let them know that the turnovers have to stop. He begged them to take better care of the ball. We'll see if they heeded the message. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Now here's Towns. And hits one. Maybe he's ready to get back on track.
He's so solid from really any range, but Towns' jump shot puts a lot of pressure on the defense.
And it's Taylor Jenkins calling timeout here. He knows every possession is critical now. And so Morant will bring it up for Memphis. Pass to Edey. 6 to shoot. Here's Caldwell Pope. It's rebounded by New York. Towns has got 14 rebounds for him tonight. Wow. And the shot goes in. That gives him a double-double in this one. 11 points and 14 rebounds. .153 left in the fourth quarter, and the Grizzlies leading by 7. Morant scanning the floor. Pass to Edey. It's over Brunson. Edey can't hit. New York's gone 2 of 5 on three-point shots since the end of the third quarter. Anunoby, a three-pointer off the mark.
And as long as he keeps missing from deep, the D will keep letting him fire away. He's just off from range right now.
Morant finds Jackson.
It's the size of Jackson Jr. that is so hard to match up with. This is why defenders are just forced to foul him.
He drops the first one, and that stretches their lead to 8. Second one is good. Getting both at the line, and it's a 9-point ball game here.
He's become a dependable scorer. This man, Jaren Jackson Jr., well, look, he's averaged double digits over the course of his early career.
The Grizzlies shooting 44% in the fourth. The offense with some ups and downs. Morant outside. Jackson against Anunoby with the fadeaway. And there's Jackson on the assist by Morant.
And at this point, just sort of running through the paces, as it appears it'll be a nice win here for Memphis.
I think the attitude was very impressive. Definitely a competitive game, and they fought through it each step of the way.
Absolutely. They put on a tremendous performance in terms of the effort and intensity. This was a well-deserved win.
And now on the year, this will take them to 28 wins.
And so they win their first game against this squad. It's a 2-game season series, and they'll be going for the sweep the next time they face off.
A very solid win indeed. And when you check out the box score, there were some great numbers for Ja Morant.
And his playmaking is what stood out to me, effortlessly creating for his teammates.
Clearly a foul.
Good on the first, and that will put them up by 9. And a tough break is his second attempt at the line. No good.
Yeah, you'd like to convert them all, but that should still be enough to secure the win.
How clutch is that from Bridges coming through at a huge moment?
Oh! 27 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And so they choose to intentionally foul. So the first one drops, and that makes it a 7-point lead. So he gets them both, and it's an 8-point game. Feint looking very thin now, Greg, with very few ticks of the clock remaining.
They'll need something special to happen, and it needs to happen fast.
Hart finds Bridges. No good from outside. So it's Memphis picking up the win. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And Kevin, how about the mental toughness that this group showed? They were never rattled at all by the opposing fans.
And now we'll go to David Aldridge, who's standing by with our player of the game. Take it away, David.
Thanks very much, Ja. A lot of swag on this team tonight. Who's responsible for that confidence?
I feel like we all talk to each other, even the coaching staff. Coach let us play with a lot of freedom. Everybody have the green light, so I mean, there's no reason to lack confidence when you have a coach who believes in you every step of the way and just let you go out there and play your game. So we always just preach, keep shooting, make or miss, and we behind you. So
you all look like a confident bunch, man. Congrats on the win. Back to you.
Thank you for that, David. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. Alongside Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony and our reporter David Aldridge and the entire 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying so long. And as we leave you, we give you our player of the game, Ja Morant.